Hello everyone. Anyways, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm gonna be doing a reading vlog on It Starts With Us. The video is gonna be throughout some weeks. I'm just gonna be explaining this entire book. There's gonna be spoilers in it. I'm gonna be talking about the plot. I'm gonna be talking about the characters, literally everything like that. I got this book literally when it came out. I pre-ordered it on October 18th. I got it. Cutest thing ever too is October 18th. The day that this came out was also my 1 year. So if you don't know what It Ends With Us is, it is the sequel to It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. The book was very popular on Book Talk, and then she decided to do a second following Lily and Atlas. This book shows the aftermath. It goes straight off of where we left off and It Ends With Us. It's narrated by Lily and Atlas. It's like back and forth, and this, oh my god, it is everything I've ever wanted. So I'm already at 162, so I'm pretty much halfway done the book. Insights so far, the cutest fucking people on this planet. Atlas deserves the world. Lily deserves the fucking world. So first off, even just starting, she said this book is for the brave and bold Maria Blalock. I really hope I'm not mispronouncing it. But it starts with that, and then it literally goes in and it says, so this is like her Dear Readers thing. It says, this novel was written as a thank you for the tremendous support, and because of that I wanted to deliver a much lighter experience. Lily and Atlas deserve it. I hope you enjoy their journey. So fucking cute. There was this one passage too, where is it? I don't know. It was something that Atlas said. It was literally so cute. But basically so far they've like started to reconnect. He saw her on the street and they hugged and stuff. It's really funny because Brad's son Theo is like Atlas's therapist, and it's so funny because this kid is like, why the fuck did you say that? Like, that is so embarrassing and stuff. And it's just so funny. That connection is so cute. And then Lily and Emerson and her have literally the best relationship ever. I'm gonna get into Ryle and Lily now because he fucking drives me nuts. First off, in the beginning, he still has the key to his apartment, to her apartment. And she's like, I want my key back. And he's like, why? Like, I just want to see my daughter a little more. Like, he's trying to like guilt trip her into like having him keep it. And it's like, you literally are showing up at my house at different times of the day to make dinner and to see my daughter. And no, just no. After the shit that he put her through, no. Just plain out no. The other thing is that Ryle is like, when can I have, this is my favorite part, literally, I stand Lily, literally the best mother ever. He says something like, well, when can I start having her overnight? And then she's like, when she can talk, Ryle. And he's like, why is that? And then she's like, because then she can tell me if something happens. The other thing is that Emerson's name is off of his brother that died. That is Ryle's connection to his daughter. Lily named Emerson's middle name Dory, I think. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And he got all pissed off because he think it was because of Atlas. And she was like, that might have been a bad turn for me because, like, yes, it is related to Atlas, but it doesn't have anything to do with him because she just likes Finding Nemo so much. And that movie meant so much to her that is her connection to her daughter, and she wanted her to have that middle name. And he's like, oh, it's because of Atlas and shit like that. I was like, get over yourself. By the way, this entire video is gonna have so much of me talking. Atlas and his mom came back. He found out he had a brother that he didn't even know, and I felt so bad because his brother deserves so much. And the one part where he gives back his brother to his mom like slaps him, and he goes in and just takes him back, and he's like, you're staying at my house. I feel so bad for Atlas because first off, he didn't know he had a brother, and second off, he was supposed to just give him back to his mom. Like, how are you supposed to do that? That's crazy. And then his brother thinks he didn't want to be in his life and stuff, and it's just such like a bad situation. I hate his mom. She's a manipulator, narcissist, literally everything about her. Terrible mother. Some people should not be moms. Some people should not be dads. Point blank period. I'm just gonna say that because, but also a big thing in this is that Atlas and Lily, like, they want to be together. Lily wants to be with him, and you can obviously tell in the first book you saw it, in the second book they deserve to be together. They're meant to be. The issue is that it's with Ryle. She is so scared of Ryle. Like, she's so mad at herself and just the whole situation that even though she's not with Ryle, he's still like controlling her decisions in a way, because everything she's thinking of with Atlas, she's like, well, how is Ryle gonna feel? How is this gonna happen? It's just because they have a kid together. And it's such like a hard process. And she's gone through so much. She deserves him. Like, she deserves Atlas so much. Not Ryle, oh my god. She deserves Atlas like so much. They deserve each other. And I just don't want her to have to think of Ryle. Like, he's literally the one that abused her. Like, this has been 12 minutes. I'm gonna have to edit all of this. But I'm gonna go make that apple pie. And I'm gonna go help my mom. And I'm gonna go to work and stuff like that. And then I'll read this. So, yep. Finished making that pie. I'm about to go to work. But I forgot to say, this is starting on November 5th, Saturday. I've been reading this obviously for a little bit already. So I'm already halfway done. But let's see how long this takes me and how long this video takes me. I'm a busy person. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, please go like and hit that subscribe button and notification and the notification bell to know every single time I post. And I hope you guys enjoy. So I just got off of work. Oh my god, I look like shit. Oh my god, my acne is getting so much worse. But I just got off work. I'm gonna read a little bit. I just realized how much I talked in that first clip. It was like a lot. But basically I was just trying to explain where I was at. A lot happens in the halfway through, so I'm gonna read a little more before I go to bed, and then I'm gonna call Dylan and then go to bed. Let's get started. I am gonna get comfy. I'm gonna take off all my pillows and stuff like that and get fucking comfy. My acne looks so bad. Y'all need tips or something. Alright, so I literally just started reading, but this is exactly what I'm talking about. So she understands her and Atlas are really busy. Because she knows it'll get better once she like feels comfortable with him being around Emmy. The one thing she's thinking of is Ryle. So she says, but the responsible thing to do is to let Emmy's father know when I start seeing someone else before I start bringing anyone around her. It's just frustrating. It's just frustrating that the responsible thing to do is also a terrifying thing to do. Oh my god. Okay, another thing is that I forgot to say is that Ryle's like still trying to get with her, and he keeps making like advances like sexually and shit, and it's just like, you fucking asshole. Like, god, I look so ugly. Anyways, that's just what I wanted to say. Oh, Atlas does this thing with his eyes where he briefly looks like he wishes we were alone. He just brought lunch for Lily and Alyssa, and Alyssa finally met him, and then Lily invited him to damn it, whose wedding was it? To Lucy's wedding. It's at night. We're gonna go together. My camera is like literally making noises like when it opens. I think it's because I dropped it yesterday, so that's not a good thing. This thing is not fully broken, but it makes that noise now, so amazing. But good morning. It is 10:24 right now, but for right now I'm going to read more of It Starts With Us. I literally read that one chapter, and then I FaceTimed Dylan, and then I literally almost fell asleep on FaceTime because I was literally so exhausted. So didn't do a lot of reading yesterday. I was also very busy, so stop. Okay, I'm literally stopping this real quick because he literally, first off, he looks really good because he's in a suit for the wedding, And then also when he makes it to her apartment, he's holding a bouquet, but it isn't flowers, it's cookies. And he says, figured you get enough flowers. Anyways. Hold on, I'm gonna read this part and I'm gonna get back to y'all. I'm only probably a little more than halfway done the book, and I already know that chapter 20 is my favorite chapter. I don't care about anything else. It has everything I wanted to read right in it. I thought it was gonna go a different way. So Lily's getting ready for the wedding. The first thing caught my eye was what I think everyone wanted. He zips up her dress. And then right after that, he sees her tattoo on her shoulder. And it's like the little heart, because that's where he always used to kiss it. I was so ready for him to be like so happy, crying about it, you know, like they start kissing, stuff like that. Did not even go that way at all, but I'm so glad it didn't go that way because that just wrapped everything up so well. So it didn't go the way she wanted it. He got really upset and he walked away. The one thing she says, this is one of my favorite lines: I can't move past what just happened, and if there's one thing I've learned from the relationship I was in before and the relationship I witnessed between my parents, it's that I refuse to be someone who brushes everything under a rug. I don't even want there to be a rug. And then she asked him, why did my tattoo upset her? I hate when like characters don't address the issue, but this was like such a good thing because that just broke everything out for Atlas. When I was reading this, and I could feel his pain. He got the love because he understood what the tattoo meant. But Ryle bit there, and he remembered that like while she was in the emergency room, she said it. And he didn't realize it was that mark, so he felt so much guilt. And like while you're reading it, you can feel the guilt. He was so angry too. He felt guilt because he was like, I'm the reason like you got bit, which was totally 100% not the case. Lily also said, Atlas is so angry, but this is an anger I'm not afraid of. I realize the significance of this moment. I'm alone with an angry man in my apartment, but I'm not in fear for my life because he isn't angry at me. He's angry at the person who hurt me. It's a protective anger, and there's a world of difference between my reactions to Ryle's anger versus my reaction to Atlas' anger. And I think that was such like a big thing for her to realize, like, Atlas is for me. I want Atlas. I'm done trying to hide this shit. She told him like none of this is anyone's fault other than Ryle's. He's the one that hit her. He's the one that pushed her down the stairs. He's the one that bit her and almost sexually assaulted her. It's a whole thing, and there's no one to blame. It's not because Lily laughed or because she kept little things from her last relationship because he meant so much to her. It was simply because Ryle got angry, and it is him. That's all him. And so when they're talking about that, finally the thing I was waiting for happened, and it, oh my god, it happened so well. When I was reading that, I probably read that 5 different times, and I want to read it another 5 times. Because he closes the distance and he kisses her, and he like wraps his arm around her waist and then puts his other in her hair. It's just, as soon as like they kiss, she says, our first kiss was made of fear and youthful inexperience. This kiss is hope. It's comfort and safety and stability. It's everything I've been missing in my adult life, and I am so happy Atlas and I have each other. I could cry, and that's all I needed. All I needed. Everything came together. Everything is where I wanted to be. I'm getting ready for work right now just because I have to go in about like 30-ish, 40-ish minutes. So I'm starting my makeup, and I thought I would talk about what I just read. So I got back from the wedding, and tension, lots of tension throughout the entire thing. Tension. I didn't get to finish it all because I got to start getting ready for work. and they didn't get down to business, but they did, well, he did. And then that's pretty much what happened, and then they go off and I guess they like talk or communicate or something, but I didn't get to finish it all because obviously I have to start doing makeup. But I've been waiting for that part for a bit. It is so funny because she was like, I haven't done this in a while, and then she went in the closet to go change, and like, bruh, of course that happened. Of course. I felt bad for her, but he was so cute and sweet about it. To the rescue. Literally love them together because they were like, Lily was like nervous, and she just felt like the entire, like, it wasn't like a new thing for her, it was just like getting back into where they were, which is super cute. And you know, they are literally meant for each other. I already know it's too good to be true right now, so something's gonna happen. I think Ryle's gonna find out or something. We're gonna have an issue there, and I'm honestly scared on how he's gonna react. Josh and Theo were hanging out the entire time, and it was literally so cute. Like, they were like, we just lost, and then they asked about Lily, and they're like, did you say something cringy or something? And it was something like he said, Lily, we watch people wed, let's hop into it, and then it cuts off. But I already knew he was gonna say like that or something. That's just so funny. I'm gonna have to finish that when I get home. So when I get home, we'll do that, and then once I'm done with it, I'll start reading up again. Just like at a good point. So we'll see where that goes. Other than that, I gotta go to work and stuff and finish up. So see you later. I'm very behind on reading, but I am reading again since the weekend. So this last weekend, I think. I'm on 251 right now. Oh shit. So I've been reading for a little bit. Nothing much has happened, but other than she finally gets like a night with Atlas, and the one part that Colleen Hoover put on her Instagram, like a sneak peek, is when she's like, what do you do when you get home at night? Pretend I'm not here. Like, I wanted to see this moment so bad. Being really quiet is literally like, it's 12:42, but something's starting to happen. Ryle comes I'm on 205 right now, and Ryle comes into her apartment because he's worried like about Emmy and stuff like that, but she's fine. She's at her, Lily's mom's house. But he comes in and he's inspecting, and I don't know what's gonna happen. So much rage just is building up right now. You won't leave her with me overnight, but you'll drop her off somewhere else when you want to get fucked. He laughs. Great parenting, Lily. He's one to fucking talk. Not like he doesn't have visitation rights, and Lily will not let her sleep over the house because she literally doesn't fucking trust him, because she has hundreds of evidence on why she shouldn't fucking trust him, and why he's an abuser and a manipulator and a little fucking gaslighter and the worst fucking dad slash person in the entire fucking world. He yells, he obviously runs out of the apartment, and then she says, I'm not sure which angle his rage is coming at me from. Is he mad I'm moving on? Yes, he is definitely mad that she's moving on because he wants to have a perfect family, and he's not going to get one because of his rage and because of his abusiveness. Okay, let's see. Is he mad my mother has Emma? Yes, because he wants to have his daughter for the night, but sadly he lost that privilege when he decided to push Lily down a flight of stairs. What else? Or is that I allow my mother overnights with her, but I'm still not comfortable with Ryle having her having overnights. Yes, that's the reason I literally started this clip, because I started to read it and I was like, no, we're not fucking doing this today. No, not happening. Not fair at all for Lily of what she's done. She's literally raising her daughter by herself because first off, she doesn't want to be with him because as she shouldn't want to be with him. And he's saying great parenting. Shut the fuck up. If you truly believe, first off, okay, he fucking asked about Atlas, obviously, because he thinks it's him. I mean, the way her apartment was and just everything. She says, he's like, so I had a right to be concerned about him the whole entire time. Not like you abused her and you're trying to find a reason on why she left you other than that. To try to put the blame onto someone else. Narcissist. She says, if you truly believe that I would have been unfaithful to you, then go ahead and believe that. I don't have the energy to keep convincing you otherwise. I've explained this to you before, so I'm not saying it again. I never would have left you for Atlas. I didn't leave you for Atlas. I left you because I deserve to be treated better than the way I was treated by you. Period. I don't like this part that's coming up. I'm scared. This is the part I feel that is going to show why he's not being better. As much as I hoped he had and as much as I know he wanted to, he's still the man he always has been. And this is why he still doesn't have visitation rights. This is why Lily is the sole parent. This is why he does not get overnights. He pushed her against the door and held her there. And he knew what he was about to do. That's why he stopped himself. But he is still the same person with that much anger. And it's just, no. No. She said, it takes me back to the last night he hurt me. The apologizes he was whispering as I drifted in and out of consciousness. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I somehow held on to a sliver of hope that he had become stronger for Emmy. This is absolute confirmation that I'm making the right choices for her. He's a broken man, but he isn't broken because of me. Sometimes people think if they love a broken person enough, they can be what finally repairs them. But the problem with that is the other person just ends up broken too. You can't, I'm gonna say it. You can't fix a broken person because it would just break you. It is a hard thing. I can't afford to allow anyone to break me anymore. I have a daughter I need to be hopeful. I like that. Alright, so this is going to be all that I read tonight, but I'm finishing on chapter 25 that starts with Atlas. So Ryle kind of just found out that Atlas and Lily are seeing each other. He's not obviously happy because he thinks that's the reason their relationship is destroyed, but that entire segment just shows that he hasn't changed. He wants to, but he's not going to change. He's broken. And sometimes some people can't be fixed, and want him to get better, you know. He deserves that in his life, but also he does not deserve Lily. He does not deserve his daughter. Being 100% does not deserve them. And Lily is literally still scared of him. It does not make it right. Yeah, I'm on 214 right now as well. So good night, y'all. Nope, this one. Aww. Hey guys, We are at the RV right now. Hello. So me and Danielle are going to read our books right by the water because it's very pretty. Danielle, what are you reading? Seriously. Period. I'm reading It Starts With Us, and let's see how this goes. Let me try to figure out what happened. I have a lot of thoughts on this. This was after, like, he showed up at her apartment, but she gets freaked out when she goes to Atlas's. First off, he has this, like, moment of realization that he's gonna be with, like, Lily forever, because, like, he just knows that, like, they're each other's persons and, like, they're meant to be together. And so, like, he just has this realization while, like, Emerson's, like, on his leg sleeping, that, like, he can be her stepfather and he's gonna be that big person in his life, in her life. And, like, it just gives him, like, this feeling of, like, wow, like, oh my god, this is gonna happen. And it was just so cute. And, like, he was like, I want to be that good figure in her life. I want to be there for her, like, stuff like that. And it was just so cute. Like, he just wants to be there and everything. And he was like, whatever happens, like, I'm gonna be there for them. And right after that, they made it official. They want to be together. Obviously, they're literally meant to be together. She leaves his house. Ryle literally starts threatening her. And I'll read some of them because it is so fucking childish. It's ridiculous. It's angering. It's infuriating. He says, "You disappoint me, Lily. You treat me like a monster. I'm her goddamn father. I was happier before I met you. Have fun fucking the homeless guy." I'm sorry. First off, he cannot take responsibility for anything, because right after this, he goes to her place of work, to the shop, and is like, "I'm sorry, like, I was drunk." You are the problem, not her, not Atlas, not anyone. Obviously, he says, "I'm sorry." I'm so done with his remorse, first off, because he isn't sorry. He just doesn't want to lose his daughter or Lily, because he already knows he's lost her, but he's gonna lose her more at this point. And then she tells him that she's going to a fucking lawyer, as she should. She already told him that, like, she did, but she's going to, because she deserves to put that stuff down. She's gonna start documenting the evidence. So and then he asks, "Why would you do that?" I'm sorry, I don't think she wants to live for 17 years of her daughter's life like this. Hold on, I need to find that quote because it was so good. And then he's like, "Do you see the pattern?" And she's like, "Stop blaming your fucking behavior on everyone else, Ryle. Like, grow up, take responsibility. You are the issue." And then he's like, "Atlas is the issue," and it's not him at all. He reaches the door and he's like, "I'm a neurosurgeon. You work with flowers, Lily. Remember that before your lawyer does anything stupid to threaten my career. I pay for that fucking apartment you live in." Oh, so we have more threatening. That's a good thing too. Has more evidence, pretty much. This is ridiculous. He is ridiculous, and he does not deserve his daughter does not deserve Lily at all. And it's ridiculous how much he thinks she needs him. He shows up at Atlas's work and starts trying to beat him. First off, Ryle goes to the restaurant, and Darren says, "Who is that?" And then Ryle says, "My biggest fan." And then it says, Ryle pushes open the back door so hard it slams against the outside wall. Ryle says, I keep saying Ryle's name in this instead of Atlas's. I think I was just so mad at him and I couldn't get over it, so yeah. Says, "What a piece of work." Ryle's like trying to beat the shit out of Atlas, and he's trying to give him like advice. And Ryle says, "You might have fooled her right now, but you'll have your first," oh my god, I cannot speak, "but you'll have your first fight with her, and your second. She'll see, and oh my gosh, you might have her fooled right now, but you'll have your first fight with her, and your second. She'll see that marriage isn't fucking rainbows all the goddamn time." Atlas says, "I could have a million arguments with her, but I can promise you they'll never end with her in the hospital." And then he tried to say, "You have no idea what Lily and I have been through." Atlas says, "It's like he showed up wanting a fight, but I'm not giving him that. So he's using it as a venting session. Maybe I should give him Theo's number. I'm seriously at a loss here." I love that. And he literally is like, "You're right, Ryle. You're right. I have no idea what you guys have been through. The world needs him as a neurosurgeon, but they don't need your past that made you a shitty husband. Society does not need you like that." He says, "A team is the only thing people should be when kids are involved." And that like hits Ryle. But then he's like, "When things don't work out between the two of you and Lily needs somewhere to run, I'm not picking up the pieces this time." That hit me and I was so fucking mad. Lily does not need you. She's not gonna run to you, first off. And then Atlas says all I could do was stare at him. He truly doesn't know Lily at all. Lily doesn't run to people. She didn't run after me when I left Maine. She didn't run to me when she left Ryle. She focused on being a mother. Yet that's what he expects her to do if things don't work out between us. Run to him like he's her home base. Lily's home base is Emerson, and if he still can't see that, he's clueless. If Lily had stayed with him, he would have spent the rest of their lives inventing issues in order to justify his excessive anger, because I was never an issue in their marriage, and I never would have been. Yep. I am very close to end. I have about that much pages left, so not too much left. So I should be able to finish it either today or like tomorrow. So yeah. Hi guys. Why does this look like that? Interesting. It's like a square. That's really weird. Anyways, I'm literally sick once again. I was sick probably like a couple weeks ago, and I thought I was done with it, and I literally have the exact same thing again. So my Thanksgiving was literally taken away. Like, it wasn't as fun as I wanted it to be because I was just sick. I couldn't see Dylan all that day either. So I'm about to go to work. It's 4 o'clock. I work at 4:30. But I was reading It Starts With Us a little bit, and I'm on chapter 32 right now. I'm in the middle. I stopped at a good part because Lily is just about to go to Alyssa and Marshall's to talk about Ryle, because what he's been doing is not okay, and they're gonna put some points down, and she's going there for a purpose. I think that all 3 of them are going to basically gang up on Ryle and tell him that he needs to stop, or he will lose all his privileges to see his daughter. Because if he can't handle being with Lily, what the fuck is gonna happen when he's with his daughter? I think that's gonna happen, and I hope it happens. Atlas just went to go bring Josh to his dad because that was what Josh wanted. He wanted to live with his dad, and oh my gosh, it went so well, because I was hoping Atlas was gonna say what he wanted to say to Josh, just to show him that, like, that he should not be with his dad. His dad is just like his mom, and that he's not gonna get what he wants. First off, his parents don't deserve him at all, and that is what Atlas did. He told him everything, straight to the point, and didn't sugarcoat anything. Because Josh wanted the truth, and he got the truth. And I'm so happy that he decided to go with Atlas. It might not be his home for always, but it is a start, and it is a start for him to, first off, recover and to rehabilitate, pretty much, and to start a new life where he can start and be in a healthy way. One thing that he said, because he told him everything straight to the point, like, he does not deserve you, like, Josh should stay with him, and Josh agreed with him. Atlas said, they took 12 years from us, Josh. I don't think I can forgive them for that, but I won't be upset if you do want to forgive them. And then another thing is, okay, so this is where, because Josh has to do like a family tree, and he decides that he's like, I can draw a ceiling with 2 tiny branches, yours and mine. We'll be on our own brand new tiny family tree, one that starts with us. And then Atlas like literally starts tearing up, and he's like, a whole new family tree that starts with us. I like it. I love when they put like the book title in it and stuff, but they can start their whole new life. They can forget Sutton, and they can forget Tim, and they can forget every parent that didn't go and treat them right. They can just forget them all and start a new life, and I think that is the best way to start, and to give them a fresh start, and for them to be brothers too. I mean, Sutton literally didn't tell Josh to hurt him and to hurt Atlas, because she knew that Atlas was going to be a good brother. So Lily's gonna have that talk with Ryle, and then Atlas is gonna have that talk with Sutton, and I think either way they are going to win, and that they're gonna get their points across, and that everything's gonna work out. And then after that, I think they will finally get married. That is what I'm hoping for. So I'm gonna go to work now, and then I'll probably read some later tonight if I don't hang out with my friend Taryn, my bestie. If I don't, then I'm just gonna read some of this more. I've actually fixed my camera, so it's not like a weird lens anymore, which it was when I started filming Was it yesterday? So yeah, it was yesterday, because today I hope is why. Oh, that's for my candle. Okay, but yesterday, yeah, so 26th I believe I was reading, right? But so it was the 27th and it is 10:52. I'm going to try and finish It Starts With Us. There's so like 50 pages left. I am really enjoying this book. So far my thoughts, is it as good as it was with It Ends With Us? No, but I am still enjoying it a lot. I think It Ends With Us is just like the message and everything about it just makes it like 10 times more better, and just such like a big mind and process. The way that like we all fell in love with Ryle, and then we all had to get past all the good things he did and looked at the things that he was doing right now, and we all had to move on. Like we were like, when I was reading it, I felt like I was Lily, like the thought process she was exactly having that I was having when I was reading it and stuff. With It Starts With Us, this is more of a romance. I will definitely say that. It's not like an abuse story, but I can see where there's abuse in it. I do like the romance part, so I don't like it as much as It Ends With Us, but I'm still really liking it. So hopefully tonight I will try to finish it. We're going to see what happens with Lily and Ryle, and then Alyssa and Marshall's talk, and then we're gonna see how Susan and Atlas's talk goes. But it seems like they're kind of putting their abuse stories behind and finally looking to moving on with each other, and I really like that. Hopefully maybe they like end up married at the end or something, or engaged. But I'm pretty much gonna do that. I'll update you guys I guess then. I don't think I'm gonna do any montage. I think I'm just gonna fully just read this and take it all in, and then I'll come back to you guys when I'm finished. Hopefully when I'm finished. If I'm not, I'll probably finish it tomorrow. I'm kind of tired. I had school. I mean, no, school. Oh my god, I had work, and then I have to finish an essay tomorrow. But I'll do my best, so. All right. Oh my god, my bags. Anyways, I have come to that time. I finished all of It Starts With Us, and I don't really know how to feel. It was good. It was good. It wasn't what I wanted it to be at the end, though. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. We went very quick to them moving in together, to them literally getting fucking married, but we got no context, you know? It was very quick, so I wish she gave us more to look through for it, because it went from her to moving in to them having their freaking wedding. And it wasn't even a wedding, it was his vows. His vows was interesting. Half the time he talked about like 50% of their marriages ending up in divorce. And I was like, that's a weird thing to say. And then he was like, I vow to like be with you forever and ever. The last line was very cute. That is what Theo added, and I thought that was really cute. He said, P.S. It is my wish for you to be my fish. But I don't know, I was expecting more. His other letters to her were so personal and so perfect for a vow, but this one was just kind of odd. He was talking about statistics and stuff, and then he was like, if it means I only get to have, like, if we were to get divorced in a month or so, pretty much, like, I would be very grateful for the love we have. And I'd be like, that's really cute, but also like, why are you talking about like 50% of marriages ending up in divorce? Like, I didn't like how fast it went. The ending for Ryle and Susan was very good. They were very mature about it, and I'm glad Lily had that support for her, and then I'm glad Atlas had you know, gotten the courage to he literally said thank you to Susan for coming and sitting down with him, and I thought that was very, very mature of him. So still doesn't want to be in their lives pretty much, but I think those came together very well. But also, after that had been settled, everything was really rushed. We saw one part of when like Ryle is driving Emerson to their home and to Atlas and Lily's home, and he like, that's like a big jump because like he had never gone with Marshall to take Emerson back or something like that. So that was like a big step. But then it went straight to that, to getting married and stuff, and we got no other context. I don't know, I wish there was more. I wanted to see more romance between them too. Like, I've seen so much romance with them, but I wanted an ending. I wanted to see how he proposed. I wanted to see them get married, you know? Like, I wanted them to share their vows at the altar and then kiss. Like, that passion. Like, I wanted to see that. and we didn't get that, and I feel like it wasn't really a conclusion. It kind of just stopped. I really honestly expected to cry in this, and I didn't. So I was like, I thought I was gonna cry at the end because I heard vows and I was like, oh my god. He talked about getting his vows, and then he read his vows, and I was just like, meh. Like his letters to her were better. That's what I feel. I don't know. I wanted them to be on a date. I wanted to see them get him proposing. I wanted more time with them. Because we got through all of those issues, and then we went straight to marriage and moving in together and stuff like that. And I was like, I want more. I want more, especially because I love these characters, and I wanted them to have a happy ending. They obviously got that. They obviously got married and stuff, but I wanted more. We just got the vow, and that was it. So I feel like the ending was rushed. There was just one thing with Marshall, was he walked in with, who was it? It was like Darren, Theo, Josh, and Brad. He walked in with Darren, Brad, Theo, and then Marshall came in. So I'm like, is Atlas and Marshall like friends now? Because he walked in. So what if he's like not a bridesman, a groomsman or something? I first met Marshall, he was like, this is someone I can be friends with. But the situation right now, like, is a no. But it's been 2 years. That's what I don't like. We got 2 years of just nothing. We went straight from moving in to getting married, and 2 years in that gap. I wanted more. I wanted to see what would happen with Marshall, and Marshall literally, we saw some character development. I mean, we literally got a little brief context of how Alyssa and Marshall's relationship had to discover love again and stuff, because Alyssa cheated on Marshall, you know, and they had to discover it again, and they have a happy ending now too. So I wanted to see more of that too, and I wanted to see them more connect. I honestly wanted Ryle to have a redemption, kind of, you know, like being mature, because I mean, he's had a hard life. It doesn't say that he's allowed, you know, everything he's done is like understandable. Like, no, it doesn't allow or accept that to happen. But I wanted Ryle to have like a redemption, like saying something to Atlas or something, you know, becoming mature in a way, because it's been 2 years. So I wanted to see that. Didn't see that though. So there was like a lot of unanswers that I wanted to personally see. I liked how everything was drawn out. If we honestly got another like 100 pages of just them like during the years or something, and then we have like a little time jump, I think I would be good with that. But this was kind of just quickened, and I didn't really like it as much, the ending. The book itself I did like, I did enjoy, but it didn't hit my heart as much as It Ends With Us did. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was because like I knew this was gonna happen or something, but I didn't feel as in-depth as I did with It Ends With Us. But I still liked this, but I didn't feel engraved in it. Like I'm definitely not giving this, that sounds wrong. I'm not giving it 5 stars. I'm not giving it 5 stars because when I give my 5 stars, or I am in that book. I am feeling all the feelings the characters are feeling. I am in it. Like, I'm gonna be honest, according to Miss and Fury, that is one of my 5 stars. I'm pretty sure It Ends With Us is one of my 5 stars. There's a couple of other books that I've just like was intertwined in, and they were just so important to me because like I was in, oh my god, sorry, I was in their story and everything. With this I didn't feel like I was as much. I still was. I felt like I was reading it. I wasn't in it, but I was. So I don't know. The book in all was amazing. I mean, I loved Atlas and Lily coming together. I mean, the romance between them is just beautiful. I mean, they were always meant to be. Let's be honest here. I mean, the letters they had for each other was beautiful. The way they take care of each other is beautiful. I wanted to see them parent more too. I mean, they're parenting Josh and Emerson. I wanted to see that more. I wanted to see them as a dynamic more, but I didn't. You know, they started dating, and then we didn't really get a lot. So I wish I saw more of that. I feel like a freaking reviewer right now. I'm using my hand gestures right now. They're just, everything is so beautiful with them. Like, I love it. Josh is even having, oh my god, with Theo too. I fucking love how she added that, like, Theo, I don't know if he was bi or gay, but he is part of the LGBTQ, and I thought that was so important. Like, I had that type of understanding, and she kind of, like, we kind of had like a little glimpse of what Theo was struggling with, like with telling his dad and obviously telling Josh and stuff. But everyone in their life, in his life, no matter who he told, like Atlas, they were all trustworthy. I think each time that made him like build up his spirit, and just having someone like that is so good for like the young kids. And then also with Atlas, like he was an abuse survivor and Josh was one too, but now he gets to experience life with Atlas and Lily, who are both abuse survivors themselves, and now can come together and give Josh the life that he deserves, the love that he deserves. And I love that. It's so important for him to have that, and I'm so glad he gets that now instead of Susan, because fuck her. She didn't even like show up to the dinners, which is like, this gave you that chance, you're not gonna do it. And I love that like Lily stood up for her daughter and Atlas every single time it was like challenged. It was good. I'm not gonna say it's very good, but it was good. It was a good wrap up. Do I think she had to make a sequel? No. I honestly would have been perfectly fine with the end of that first book, because I just knew their life was going to have a beautiful ending and everything. But now that we got like a little glimpse, I'm so happy for them. But I wanted more towards the end. So yeah, I think I'll give it a 4 out of 5 stars. Because I did enjoy it. I might give it 3.5. I'm not sure. 3.5 or 4 stars. Because other than that, it was good and I really enjoyed it. What's another thing? Oh, another thing that happened was it was chapter 36. And she's watching Finding Nemo with Theo and Josh. She's adding that tradition to everyone else. But there was this little like glimpse that I just really liked. So it said, but I'm learning that, okay, she said, I honestly didn't think they would sit there, oh my god, I honestly didn't think they would sit through it, because they're at an age where preteens tend to want to separate themselves from Disney cartoons. But I'm learning that Gen Z is a different breed. The more time I spend with these two, the more I think they're unlike any generation that came before them. They're less prone to peer pressure and more supportive of individuality. I'm a little bit jealous of them. And I don't know, there's that little part, like, I was like, yeah, that's my generation. Like, I'm part of that generation. And like, I don't know, just like, that's true. I will be honest, we're different. And I kind of felt like it wasn't coming from Lily, but it was coming from Colleen Hoover. And I liked that, because it was like, I don't know, she listened to us, you know, on TikTok, and she was like, I'm gonna make a sequel. But like, she like complimented us. So finished it. But anyways, I'm sorry this video has taken forever for it to film. I'm sorry if it is very long. I know no one is gonna watch this long into the video, but if you do, thank you. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please click a like and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you know every single time I post. I would definitely recommend It Starts With Us. I hope you guys did enjoy this reading vlog on this book. Very talkative. I hope you guys enjoyed. So, love you.